How do you manifest your big goals? That's exactly what we're talking about today on Mindful Manifesting, and this is Ariana Rollins. But before we get into the content, if you would like to become an unstoppable force for good, book your free discovery call, Unstoppable Success. All right, let's get into the podcast. Most people who have been attracted to manifesting and they've tried manifesting, when they've worked on it to make big changes, big goals, maybe it's attracting your perfect partner, maybe it is resolving a chronic health issue, maybe it is making more money or getting a well-paying job or expanding your reach in your business and increasing income. Well, when they start to work on these big goals, a lot of times they feel discouraged and they come to me and they want my help. They want to light it up. They want to bring their big goal into reality. So this morning, it's actually Christmas morning when I was working on this podcast, I was looking into the fire that I had built, and I suddenly saw why manifesting doesn't work for some people. It's like this. When someone is working on a big goal, something that is super desirable, but it feels kind of nearly impossible, it's like they've put a huge log into the fireplace and they pray on it. They imagine it turning into a roaring fire. They may even take a stick on occasion and poke at it, moving it around, but still the big log doesn't get lit. As an example from life, say someone wants to increase their income and maybe they've never made more than $50,000 a year, and their dream and their passion and their desire is they want to manifest $1 million in their business. Nothing wrong with that. I think it's admirable. It's an awesome intention. But here's what happens. It's equivalent to somebody putting an enormous log into the fireplace without the foundation. What's the foundation, you might ask? It's exactly what we're going to talk about today. If we continue the fire metaphor, the foundation would be gathering supplies. The paper, the twigs, the smaller logs, the kindling, and building it from the ground up and watching it. Watching the fire, poking at it, and once it's fully ablaze, only then do you put the really big log on it. And then you watch it. You poke it. You're watching. If the fire's going to go out, you add more. Or if it's been burning really well and then it starts to burn down and then you wait to add the big log, well, the fire could go out. So the fire that I was watching this morning took me an hour to get to this point, this big blaze, and it's perfect now. But in the beginning, it wasn't. And as I was sitting back enjoying the warmth and enjoying it, I really started to notice that if we look at manifesting from something pure foundations, step-by-step method, and then we start to work on our bigger ones, we will have a track record of success. So I ask you, are you trying to manifest something big by starting on a really big, very meaningful, objective intention? In my experience of, been teaching this 18 years, since 2005, what I've noticed is the people who are most successful have started with smaller intentions that feel realistic and feel probable. Like when I gathered the paper, the twigs, the cardboard, and I put my time and intention and energy on assembling it in a way that I knew would light well. And then I got to sit back and enjoy the fruits of my labor. So let's talk about this step-by-step system. In one of my guides, Kickstart Your Manifesting Journey, we start with a simple wish list. And this is a place for you to capture all of your small intentions, your big intentions, everything that you'd like to change about yourself, your life, because manifesting, if you've been studying this for any length of time, you know it's not just about material things. When we work on manifesting changes in ourselves, for example, to become the partner that we want to attract, then when we set that big manifestation, that big intention, that big goal, it happens because we've laid the foundation, we've paved the way, we've become ready for it. So let's talk about this step by step. First is getting all of your wishes down, kind of like a brain dump if you're trying to sort through prioritization in your day and you've got a lot to do. Do a brain dump and then read through it. Read through your list and feel into which one are you leaning forward. You feel uplifted, maybe a few butterflies in your belly. And notice the ones that feel heavy. You're leaning back. They feel like work. They feel too hard. Put those to one side for now and pick one that you can just see it happening. You feel uplifted, you feel energized. And as you pick those wishes to bring into reality, you have built a foundation, a track record of success. I've mentioned before that I'm raising an Australian shepherd who's was not, didn't have a good start in life. I don't know all the details, but he came to me when he was 6 months old, terrified, super timid, super fearful. And I had never raised a puppy. What was I thinking? So I got training. I'm working with a behaviorist. I've actually bought online programs. I study them. I apply them. I work with them consistently. I have treats in my pocket. So I am building a foundation of positive reinforcement with the dog. Your unconscious mind is very similar to a dog. Let me explain. So imagine there's this 2-year-old running by the pool, and the mother seeing the 2-year-old and is now concerned because the pavement is wet. And so the mother, in safety and reaction, says, "Stop running, don't run." And the 2-year-old can't process that. Why? It doesn't make sense, right? Stop. It sounds like stop. But what if she said, "Walk? Please walk"? Then that's a command that the child's unconscious mind can hear, process, and respond to. Super, super valuable, that awareness. So when we are yelling, don't do something at ourselves, right? Like, don't eat that chocolate, don't sleep in, don't spend money, don't, we do this all the time. We don't realize that whole program of being harsh on ourselves actually shuts down our manifesting ability. Just does. Because our unconscious mind, if you think about your body as a storehouse of your unconscious mind, is programmed or wants to be programmed to be successful for you. It wants to help you. But when you shut it down with the don'ts, you're not giving it positive command. You're not telling it what to do. Like the dog, walk with me, instead of stop pulling. And it's just knee-jerk reaction. I often say, stop pulling, and I give him frustration. But the dog, as soon as I say, walk with me, and I put a treat beside me, boom, the dog's right there. Same in relationships. Think back to a time where you're in a relationship and the partner was criticizing you. Gosh, why don't you ever call me when you're traveling? Why are you always on your phone? Gosh, would you just stop being on your phone for a while? Well, females generally do that. I think men can do it too, but generally, females do it more to men. And so the man is like, oh, what else do you want me to do? They are looking, just like the unconscious mind is looking for a positive command, just like the dog is looking for a positive command, positive behavioral reinforcement. What do you want me to do? Hey, honey, would you play a game with me? Can we play chess? The man generally would say, look at him and say, yeah, put the phone down. Instead of, will you stop being on the phone all the time? Are you starting to see this? Now, these are foundational methodologies or foundational mindset maybe around manifesting that not many people know about. So that's the first thing, is that wish list. Notice what you're leaning forward towards. What are you feeling uplifted? What feels probable? What feels possible? Pick that. And run with that. Now, if you like to work with others and you like online retreats or in-person events, I would love to invite you. If you'd like to learn a step-by-step system to manifest your bigger goals so you can, kind of automate the smaller stuff. That's what happens to me a lot and to my clients. The smaller things just happen by writing it down on your wish list. And then as you focus your energy on the big goals, then you've got this clear focus, this clear intention. So you've mastered phase 1 and phase 2 of the manifesting success journey. I will link in the show notes what I'm talking about here if you've not listened to the 5 phases. So if you'd like to join me for 3 hours together live, where we kickstart your big intention, kickstart your dream, I'd love to have you. I have it December 29th and January 20th. And if you'd like to finish the year with a big feeling of I accomplished something, I'm clear, I'm ready for the next year, I really encourage you to join us for December 29th. So as we wrap up, manifesting is a learned skill. It's not something that's automatic. Maybe it would be if we were used to this way of doing, but we've been trained for the most part in the SMART goal techniques. Nothing wrong with that, but it's missing something, which is why I love to teach what I do. It's a combination of SMART goals and using your intuition to help bring in what you want. Manifest your intention into reality by thought alone. Thank you so much for listening. And remember, as you confirm yourself, you chart your own path to success. So much love, many blessings, and I can't wait to see you celebrating your big manifestations. You can do it. I know it.